There will come a time in your life when you realize that you have been giving your all to other people and not receiving anything in return. You have been pouring your entire cup out to other people and giving all of your energy and attention and your love to other people, and none of it has been reciprocated. It is time for you to enter your selfish girl era. It is time for you to enter this era where you are actually prioritizing yourself and your growth instead of neglecting yourself and putting everyone else before you. This isn't about being rude or uncaring. It's about putting yourself first for once in your life. It's going to feel weird at first, especially if you've been a people pleaser your entire life. The very concept of thinking about yourself versus thinking about others is hard for a lot of people to grasp because for their entire lives, they've been told that they need to show up for other people. They need to put other people first. But where does that get you in life? All that does is deplete your energy and keep you stuck in the same place that you've been for years. As women, we're taught to take care of everybody else. We have so much pressure put on us to always be nice, to always say yes, to always make sure that everybody else is taken care of. But while you're doing all that, who is taking care of you? While you're doing all of that, all you're doing is neglecting yourself. No wonder you have no idea what you want to do in life. No wonder you have no clarity, you have no purpose. Because for years of your life, all you've been doing is pouring everything that you have out into other people. And it's not your fault. That's what we've been taught makes us a good person. And we've been taught that that makes us a good person because it makes everybody around us happy. And if everybody around us is happy, then we should have no reason to be sad. We should have no reason to feel lost and drained and unfulfilled. We have been taught for so long that taking care of ourselves and doing things that serve us is rude, and it means that we don't care about the people around us. That's because when you are serving all of these other people, you're making them feel good. They don't care if you feel good. People are inherently self-centered, so as long as they feel good, it doesn't matter to them how you feel. No one else is going to prioritize your feelings and your needs. That is just the truth. Nobody can show up for you the way that you can show up for yourself. Nobody can motivate you and support you the way that you can motivate and support yourself. But you keep neglecting all of those things. Being selfish doesn't make you a bad person. Being selfish makes you a powerful woman. And people don't like powerful women because when a woman is in her power, she is unstoppable. When a woman is in her power, you better get out of her way. It is one of the most beautiful things you have ever seen and one of the most terrifying things you've ever seen because a woman in her power will stop at nothing to get what she wants, what she knows she deserves. People don't like that. The first step to getting into your selfish girl era is setting boundaries. No more saying yes to things that make you miserable. If you don't want to do something, then don't do it. It's as simple as that. If you're feeling like you're being disrespected, then respect yourself enough to take a step away from that situation or that person. If your gut is telling you that something isn't right, then you need to start setting some boundaries within that situation. If you are spending all of your time and pouring all of your energy into your work and you're being walked all over because people know that you're the one that says, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll stay late. You really need to set some boundaries and start prioritizing yourself. You're not living your life to work a job. You're not living your life to make your boyfriend happy. You're not living your life to make sure your friends stay your friends. You're living your life to make sure you are happy and fulfilled and good at all times. That is your number one priority. You are your number one priority. So if anybody looks at you putting yourself first and has any response other than, I respect it, I appreciate it, do you, then they just showed you that they don't really care about your journey. They don't really care about your needs and your feelings. And if somebody's like that, then it's goodbye. Still have love for you, but will be limiting my interactions with you. It is not worth it to spend any of your precious time, energy, attention, effort on things that will not serve you in this next chapter of your life, on things that will not serve you if you are not serving them. The people that don't respect you putting yourself first are the people that benefited from you putting yourself last, are the people that are only in your life to take what you have to give to them. So they're not people that you want in your life anyways. If you are new here, hi, my name is Robbie. I make personal development and fitness content. And while you're here, you might as well subscribe. I don't think you would regret it. I really think that you would like my corner of the internet. Prioritize your energy and put it towards things that make you grow versus wasting it on things that drain you. Your energy is so precious and you have been wasting it for years, pouring all of it into other people. It's time that you pour all of that energy back into you. It's time that you do the things that you want to do. It's time that you start going to the gym. It's time that you start prioritizing meditation. It's time that you started your YouTube channel. It's time that you put your energy into the things that light you up, into the things that will make you the better version of yourself. You should be keeping the majority of your energy to yourself because, again, you are the only person that you have at the end of the day. You are the only person that's going to motivate you, that's going to support you consistently. So pouring that energy out to other people who probably aren't going to reciprocate anything that you give to them is going to leave you depleted and with absolutely nothing to put towards yourself. It is a waste of your time. It is a waste of your precious energy, and it's time for you to start pouring into you. You need to be able to silence the guilt because you are going to feel guilty at first. For your entire life, you've been programmed to put everybody else before you. So of course you're going to feel guilty for being selfish. Of course you're going to feel guilty for putting yourself and your needs before other people. Guilt is part of the process. Guilt is normal. Your mindset is still on people pleaser mode. There's a big gap between people pleaser mode and your growth mindset. This gap is going to be kind of hard to traverse. You're gonna feel guilty. You're gonna have a hard time saying no to people. You're gonna have a hard time setting boundaries. These are all new things to you. But once you practice them and you get more and more comfortable with them, your mindset is going to grow so much stronger. And soon you're gonna start feeling so good about saying no to people. So good about putting yourself before others. So good about prioritizing what you need, because you are the only person that you can rely on in this life. You need to cut people out that just suck energy from you. Cut out the dementors. Cut out the energy vampires. Cut out the people who just take from you consistently and walk all over you. You might not be able to recognize that they're doing that because you're so used to it. But once you start prioritizing yourself and prioritizing your needs and becoming more selfish, you are going to see who doesn't align with your higher self. And as soon as you see that they don't align with your higher self, they are cut out. That's stupid. They don't have a place in this new chapter of your life. And if you drag them into this new chapter of your life, you're just going to stay exactly where you are. You can't elevate surrounded by the same people who kept you stuck. You can't grow surrounded by people who are just fine staying right here. And you don't owe anything to them. You don't have to stick around solely because they've been your friend for years. You don't have to stay in a job that's not serving you solely because your boss really likes you. You don't have to stay in a relationship that's not serving you because you feel like they won't be okay on their own. You don't owe anything to anybody other than you. Your life is about you. Your life is not about making sure other people are good. Your life is about making sure that you are good. And there is no reason to feel bad, to feel sorry for it. If it is not serving your growth journey, then it should not be in your life. In this era, you are meant to fall in love with yourself. You're meant to become obsessed with yourself. You're meant to build into the person you've always admired, that you've always wanted to be, that you've always known you could reach, but you've never prioritized becoming that person. This is your time for you to build massive respect for yourself, massive amounts of self-worth. This is when your confidence is going to skyrocket. This is when you start recognizing your value and realizing that all of the things that have been in your life previously have only been devaluing you. This is when you start attracting all of the things that you've been meant to attract into your life. All of the things that haven't come in previously because you've been pouring your energy into all of the wrong things. When you start loving yourself the way that you know you deserve to be loved, when you start talking to yourself the way that you want to be spoken to, when you start treating yourself the way that you want to be treated, when you start putting yourself first and gaining this confidence, that is when you receive everything that you've been blocking yourself from receiving. You can't be vibrating down here and receive something that's up here. You have to be on the same vibrational level. This is your time to grow in every single aspect that you want to grow in, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, whatever it is. This is your time to put all of that first, to say no to anything that isn't serving the growth of all of those things. Give to yourself so that you're not relying on other people to give to you, because relying on other people to give to you is going to leave you empty because they're never going to do it. You are entering your selfish girl era, and there's no turning back. People aren't gonna like it when you start putting yourself first. People aren't gonna like it when you start setting boundaries. People aren't gonna like it when you start saying no. But always remember that the people that don't like it are the people who benefited from you neglecting yourself. They are the people that benefited from you continuing to dishonor and devalue yourself. They are not people that you want to be a part of your growth journey. They're just gonna keep you down here, and you've been down here for too long. Those people will be just fine. I promise they will find somebody else to walk all over, but it is not going to be you. You've been their doormat for far too long, and you know that you don't deserve that. You know that you deserve to be treated like a queen. So treat yourself like a queen. Nobody's going to treat you better than you treat yourself unless you start treating yourself better. Nobody's going to come in and treat you like a queen if you're treating yourself like a doormat. They will reflect what you give to yourself. You deserve to put yourself first. I know that we've been taught otherwise for essentially our entire lives, but you've been taught otherwise so that you stay down here. You've been taught otherwise so that you don't become a powerful, unstoppable force. Because once you start realizing your worth and your value, once you start realizing that you're capable of being up here, all these other people don't get the benefit of you treating yourself like a doormat. I cannot wait to see what you do and how much you achieve by being selfish. You are the only person that you can rely on in your entire life. I don't care how close your friends are. I don't care how close your family is. You are the only one that can give to you what you need. You are the only one that can always support yourself. You are the only one that can always motivate yourself. You are the only one that's going to consistently show up for yourself. So start doing that. It's not rude to be selfish. It's necessary. That is all I have for you guys today. You know the drill. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you like me, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. And if you really like me, you can join my Patreon community. It's linked in my bio. It's a little bit of extra goodness for you, but it also supports the channel and it supports me as I keep bringing you fire content every week. So I would greatly appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys very soon.